Hi, and welcome to Indie Learning Music Tutor. My name is Harry. I'm the tutor here on this platform. Uh, I wanted to take a minute to talk about practice exercises, and practice journaling. Um, no doubt, if you are on my site, myilmt.com, which there should be a little tag somewhere here for that. Then you will see that I put a ton of practice exercises up. If you go to my YouTube page, you will find that there's like a year's worth of practice exercises that I've thrown up over the last year and 2 months-ish. It's a lot. I'm not going to lie. It is a lot to do. So if you have things like family, a day job, in my case, rambunctious kitties, you generally don't have the wherewithal to practice every day for 6 to 8 hours a day. Back in lockdown time, before I went back to work, that was my situation, and I was practicing 6 to 8 hours a day. Now, I've had to refine that down, and one of the things that really requires is some note taking, which segues us right into journaling. I used to journal exclusively online on a forum that I'm still a part of, and I will tell you quite honestly, I have not looked at a single post that I have made in circa like 6 months. So any insight that I have in my own practice is lost to time there. I mean, it's there, that's great, but unless I retire from my day job and I have 6 to 8 hours a day to practice, there's really no time that I have to really review that wealth of knowledge, specifically because I have to log onto the web, and then I have to go and search for specific things over pages and pages of forum notes. I used to video log, and if you take a look at my YouTube channel, you'll see all of those video logs, and they were called the vlog log, and I don't look at those either very much, and it doesn't really give me the insight that this does. As you'll see right here, this is this past week. I have everything all written out, what I'm doing, what my plan is for the entire week, and I generally stick to this unless something pressing comes up that I have to actually work on. Now this changes every week, because every Sunday, today, the day of the filming of this, I will go through this and go, okay, well, I worked on this, I internalized this, I can put this on the back burner and just hit it like once a week just to keep it fresh, and let me start working on practicing new stuff. The things, without question, that happen that aren't even listed on here are things like my warm-up. My warm-up I do every day, and that's usually about 10 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes of time just doing a warm-up. After the warm-up, it really depends. Every day I'm hitting on genre studies, technique, fretboard knowledge, and timing and groove every day. It's just how those things take shape. Most of my practice exercises are combinations of exercises that help me with more than one thing at a time. If I'm looking to work on fretboard knowledge and groove, why can't I include genre studies? I can, work on a funk song, and that's genre. That's working on groove because it's funk, and it helps with fretboard knowledge because I'm working octaves. Every day I do technique exercises, and that's usually about 10 to 15 minutes of my practice, where I'll do drilling of different techniques. I'll create a groove that has hammer-ons, pull-offs, or ghost notes, and I'll just work at it and work at it and work at it until I get it perfected. The whole idea is perfection is an unattainable goal, but I work towards that unattainable goal as close as I can get to it. Inside the book is the seminars that I take at SBL that happen twice a week now. I take notes, and those are in here. If I practice something and I notice something that I'm going to have to pay attention to on Sunday, notes will be in here. Generally where I get my practice exercises from, the instructors that I learned them from, I name them in here so that this way I know who to refer to if I'm having a problem with it. All the work that I do for ILMT inadvertently gets put in here as well. So it reminds me that this stuff has to get done. You know, the drawback is that you do have to actually take time for this. That's what I do on Sundays. Later today I will be cracking open this book, and I will be reviewing last week, taking notes on the stuff that I did over the week, on how much more I have to work on it, and then building my schedule for the coming week. Is this written in stone? No, it's written on paper. So if I do need to change something, if something comes up, if let's say I end up getting into a band and I have to do a show, well, my week's practice is going to be dominated by the material that's going to be in the show, not on theoretical material, not on learning new bass lines to increase my vocabulary. So there's that. That's generally what I wanted to get across here on this video. You can look throughout my website, myilmt.com, to see practice exercises I've done. Check on my YouTube page. The album titled ILMT has even the stuff that I recorded over the last year that isn't included on the site just yet. Mainly because I plan on re-recording it because I have better technology to do that. So with that said, I highly recommend the most important tool that you will ever have as a musician is your practice journal. And I hope everyone has a great day, and I hope to see you guys soon.